Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely intro. Hello, everyone. This is your friendly neighborhood bumbling bofa raver. The five-time 2021 Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee. Eric Lima here, coming at you with another episode from my YouTube show and channel that could be a nominee for this year's Bozy Awards. It's WEML-TV Channel 77. How's it going, everyone? Today is the date of February 23rd, 2022, 10:11 p.m. Just finished watching AEW Dynamite. And I gotta say, it's gonna be very interesting. There's gonna be some big exciting changes coming in the spring and summer. I would reveal all right now, but, we're going to have to wait until the actual spring and summer. As you know, already one thing happening in the summer, that is the Capcom Fighting Collection coming out June the 24th, 2022 this year, and there we go. And I'm really excited about that. I do plan on getting it. So there you go. But however, right now, our focus is on today. All right, our focus is on today, and let's just say about the changes. I want to surprise people, okay? Because this change that could happen, it could affect throughout. It could affect throughout my YouTube channel, just to say that. So, but it's a good change. It's a good change nonetheless. So, wish I could tell you guys, but all I'm gonna do is just you gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue, and it's a key for success sometimes. So let's get right into AEW Dynamite, shall we? They had a tag team battle royal. Now the winner of the battle royal will be 1/3 of a tag team title match triple threat that will face the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus, the tag team champions, and another team for next week's Casino Tag Battle Royale. And the Young Bucks, Dark Order's Silver and Reynolds were involved. FTR, Santana and Ortiz, the Best Friends, that will be Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. 2.0, Private Party, the Butcher and the Blade, and the Gun Club, along with Red Dragon, are involved in the matchup. Now the order of elimination goes like this. The Gun Club was the first team to be eliminated. Butcher and the Blade were the next team. Then Private Party 2.0 went alongside Best Friends, went as well. Santana Ortiz got eliminated. Then FTR, and then the Dark Order, Silver and Reynolds, and the Young Bucks were the final team eliminated. And the Red Dragon will be 1/3 of the Triple Threat Tag Team Championship matchup. Who will be the other team? We will find out next Wednesday night on Dynamite. As you know, Dynamite is now on TBS. The Young Bucks and the Red Dragon were arguing because Kyle O'Reilly threw out one member of the Young Bucks. I believe it was Nick Jackson. And they were arguing, and Adam Page came down, attacked Red Dragon while the Young Bucks walk away. Adam Cole tries to attack Page, almost did so, but then they were brawling until John Silver helped out. And then Adam Page sat down, said story time, and talked about how him and Adam Cole first met. And we're watching here how he's going to beat him in March 6th, AEW Revolution. That's my birthday, by the way. So let's make that clear up. And it'll be the beginning of my vacation, which will be coming soon. I'm just excited about that right now. Let's get this obstacle. There will be a snowstorm heading this Friday. It will start tomorrow night, probably late at night. Actually, it's going to start Friday morning. All right, just to let you know. Then Tony Schiavone interviewed Bryan Danielson about Daniel Garcia. So, and then it says he'll respond to Jon Moxley's challenge. MJF came out and did an impassionate speech. You know, I never thought I would say this, but I got a feel for MJF. You know, him being bullied by kids because he was a Jew. And, you know, listen, I'm not a Jew, but I've been bullied before. And I can't relate. And then he said the only person that would get him out of that was meeting CM Punk. And he did meet CM Punk and made him feel good. Then 2014, when CM Punk signed with the WWE, that was when MJF went off. And then CM Punk, after that impassioned speech, CM Punk shows up and asks him, is that really real? Were you really being honest? And he was kind of shocked at CM Punk. We were all shocked. And I'll tell you one thing, CM Punk cut some of the best promos ever. And that's kind of like more heartfelt than anything else. Even tears were in his eyes. I'm like, this is going to be, I got a lot of respect for CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk. I do have respect for him, but MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And believe me, and this is what led up to the MJF that we know. This is going to make this matchup, this dog collar matchup, more interesting than ever. This is going to be a storytelling matchup. I mean, it's surreal. You know, I was blown by the MJF promo, blown away, sheepish. So Tony Schiavone interviewed Daniel Garcia in 2.0. They started, you know, trash talking Bryan Danielson and how Daniel Garcia is going to beat him. And then the House of Black, that would be Malachi Black and Brody King against the Death Triangle. And Pac entered the ring first. He was focused and intent. But rising out from the grave, Alex Abrahantes was dressed as like one of those dark priests, you know, dark Catholic priests. And you see Panta Oscuro. Dark-sided as he is, and Alexander Abrahantes, and I'm going, wow, even Alexander Abrahantes have gotten to the dark side. Penta Oscuro showed up with a shovel. And Death Triangle did win the matchup because of the Killer Instinct. But then Brody King continued to attack Pac and Penta. And then Aleister Black knocked out Alexander Abrahantes, grabs the shovel, and was about to attack him with a shovel, but the lights went out. But then the lights went back on. Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy of the WWE, has shown up and then aligned himself with the House of Black by attacking Pac and Penta. Mind-blowing. That, you know, I was like, oh boy, the House of Black's going to get stronger. And once Ray Phoenix comes back with his injury, I see a six-man team. Totally crazy. So Buddy Matthews, who had a history with Malachi Black during their days in the WWE, I got to tell you, it's going to be something. Let me tell you. I'm like, you know, this feud between Death Triangle and House of Black going to be very interesting. The question is, when is Julia Hart going to be joining forces? Maybe Death Triangle finds a female that is about as nasty as they are. Time will tell. Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho went face-to-face, and you're talking about promos being cut. I thought MJF's promo was really good. Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston going back and forth, and Eddie Kingston did a little comedy, mimicking the security, and he made a joke about getting Will Nightingale out there. And I forgot who was it Ty Conti or Anna Jay or something like that? Or Thunder Rosa and Will Nightingale. It was too funny. Anyways, these two had impassioned speeches, and then Eddie Kingston, you know, Chris Jericho knew that Eddie Kingston was going to challenge a match. You got yourself a match. He said, I want the Chris Jericho. And became AEW World Champion. The Chris Jericho, basically, that's what he wants. Chris Jericho says, you're going to get that. Yeah, the Chris Jericho became, what, the 10-time Intercontinental Champion, 9-time WWE, 1-time IWGP, all those titles that Jericho held. I'll tell you what's going to be, there'll be something. And Matt Hardy was talking to Andrade El Idolo, and they were challenging to a six-man tag, tornado tag. Sting, Darby Allin, and I think CM Punk, were involved. So I think that's what they're challenging, to a tornado tag. Matt Hardy, Andrade El Idolo, and Isaiah Cassidy. But Andrade El Idolo's got a shot this Friday night against Sammy Guevara for the TNT Championship on Rampage. Then the Face of the Revolution qualified Ricky Starks versus Dark Order's 10, the biggest member. And Ricky Starks did win the matchup. So he's added to the only small guy to the three big men. But one of the three big men is Powerhouse Hobbs. So they're probably... And Ricky Starks and Sammy Guevara, that'll be a heck of a matchup. The Young Bucks, and Red Dragon and Adam Cole were about to talk, and the Young Bucks confronted them about that, and then they start arguing. Cole, I had enough, because I got enough on my plate already. You think that Adam Page probably planned all this? We never know. We don't know. Well, the AEW TBS title on the line. Jade Cargill defended the title against the Bunny. And then Mark Sterling and Big Bunny Matt Hardy tried to do some shenanigans. While Matt Hardy kept referee Aubrey Edwards distracted, he kind of handed the brass knucks to the Bunny, while Smart Mark Sterling snuck over the TBS title to Jade Cargill. And then as Bunny went to go hit Jade Cargill while the referee's back his turn, Jade Cargill blocked it with the belts. And then Aubrey Edwards knows the brass knucks. She knew that Matt Hardy handed it to her, and so he ejected Matt Hardy, with Smart Mark Sterling was out. But then Aubrey Edwards saw the TBS title in the ring. Aubrey Edwards saw what Smart Mark noticed, put two and two together, and ejected Smart Mark Sterling. But despite all that, Jade Cargill managed to finish off the Bunny, going 28-0 against in her career. So Jade Cargill retains the TBS championship. Tony Schiavone tried to interview Jade Cargill, but she grabbed the microphone out of his hands and saying, "You know what? I'm going to go undefeated, 30-0, 50-0. Also, I asked who's next, and she realized she stole Goldberg's line. You know what? Better yet, who's left? Ty Conti interrupt Jade Cargill, got into her face, and then Bunny blindsides Conti. And then while Jade Cargill tried to work on Conti, Anna Jay comes to Conti's aid with a steel chair in mind. And then Alex Marvez interviewed the first winner of the Face of the Revolution qualifier. That will be Keith Lee. And as he's about to talk, Ricky Starks interrupts Keith Lee, saying, "We've been ruling the FTW, stay in our way, stay in your lane, and all that." Do you think Keith Lee's going to take that? I don't think so. Then the main event. Bryan Danielson went up against Daniel Garcia. It was a heck of a matchup. Bryan Danielson won. He says, you addressed Daniel Garcia after the match, saying, are you tough enough? Were you violent? Did he show a lot of violence? And then 2.0 attacked Bryan Danielson before he got his answers from Garcia. Then Jon Moxley came to the ring, and attacked 2.0 and Garcia. Danielson answered the challenge, goes, "Listen, you want a match, you got it, but I don't need a steel chair to make you bleed." So that is how we end AEW Dynamite. Now, as you know, tomorrow night, Rant and Rave podcast, but also Impact Wrestling. I'm probably going to watch some of that so I can get going. And not only that, Thundercracker Thursdays tomorrow. And how about the Dice Flinging Friday? Well, because of the weather on Friday, and I may end up staying a little late, but we'll see what happens. All right, for sure. I found a way to get around that. So always thinking. YouTube gave us a feature that is able to give us the ability to do that. So totally excited about it. So that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 996 is complete. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful night. And hopefully tomorrow's going to be great. So I give you all the peace, the love, and God's blessings from Him above, through me to send to you. All right? I will see you on the next episode of 997 of WEML-TV Channel 77. Until then, good night. So long for now.